Hey guys.
Hello.
Yes, thanks man. Welcome back.
You're welcome.
Yep. To another Brothers Play. I think we're just doing the Brothers Play, the Brothers Ramble today.
Yeah, I think we're just going to be waffling, rambling.
Waffling and rambling. Two things that we're going to be doing. Talking about The Witcher, which has been out actually for a while. It's taken us a while to get together and do gameplay stuff for it. And just talk about the performance and review it. Yeah, it's actually really good.
He's the one with the Witcher.
Yeah, I'm the one with The Witcher. It's a
But I
good
think
game.
we've got at least enough gameplay to be able to comment on that series.
Yeah, so if you guys aren't seeing our faces, it means that we haven't decided to use the webcam stuff, and we're just using Witcher gameplay stuff.
Or Jotham broke it.
Yeah, or Jotham broke
ugly.
it. That is exactly what happened.
Just the more likely of the two.
Camera just exploded. Oh god. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about The Witcher. Stop bothering me! My phone. So, first impressions of The Witcher.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't actually own it.
Yeah, he doesn't
I haven't
actually.
played it an awful lot.
There it
I've
is.
watched
Won't get away this time.
live streaming of it and seen
Me
people
monkeying
play it.
around,
And
falling off cliffs.
it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Caught my interest. I'm considering buying it at the moment.
When you finally get past it.
I'll probably get on PC. In this case, it'll be most likely better looking.
Right here, right in the heart. Yeah, no, my first impressions of The Witcher were pretty good. I'm sort of a newcomer to the Witcher series, so I haven't had the I haven't had the chance to look up a lot of the stuff. I am slowly learning about the world there. It's really interesting. I thought the game was really good actually. Just starting off, my first thought was, my god, the game is beautiful. How many lines of coding did they
Playing it on console.
Wow. That's the race. No, I thought it was actually really good. That's pretty good. Was it? Do you reckon it was worth the hype that they put down for it?
Let's be fair, there was a ton of hype.
There was a lot of hype.
Coming up to the games.
It was more hype than you could poke
Witcher
a stick
3
at.
everywhere. You walk through like local shopping store or JB Hi-Fi, EB Games, and Witcher everywhere.
Yeah, beardy Geralt looking beardy and
Geralt.
angry.
Yep.
With like his sword and everything. It's good. It's good.
I think yes, possibly.
I think he hasn't
played enough.
Yeah, he hasn't played
really
much of
to
it,
be able to
so.
judge it, but it's worth the hype.
Yeah, I think it was worth at least 90% of the hype. There are bits in the game that are a little bit weird, and some of them come over as like they. Okay, so an example of that was I played a quest a while ago. This isn't a spoiler thing. There will be some spoilers later on, so if you don't want spoilers, just click away. But I played a quest in one of the missions where the guy said something. I think the guy was like, "Oh, there's some beast in the woods that's been tearing up, you know, immigrants or like riders on the trail or whatever it was, leaving huge claw marks." And I was like, "Oh, you know, this is gonna be a massive beast, horrible thing."
Next minute.
Yeah, and I actually went and got loaded up. I bought all these like ingredients and made oils for like my blade and stuff, and got all armored up. Yeah, it was like, Pro glide for that's not.
Armor piercing.
Yeah, armor piercing, arrows and everything. Yeah, and then I rode into the forest and started doing my Witcher thing, where you sort of concentrate on everything around you and start looking for. Just pop your eye out. Oops. No, yeah.
Hernia.
Yeah. Tragic life of the Witcher. No. So I found all these like sort of trails, and I was like, oh, you know. And I found sort of a bunch of like human-sized footprints. Turns out it wasn't even a beast in the woods. It was just some like Scoia'tael elves that were like attacking the humans in the forest. And I'm like, I am let down now.
I would have just unloaded everything I brought with me on them anyway. Right, I'm prepared for this. It's your fault for getting in the way.
Bury an axe in one of their heads. Bury an axe in one of their heads. And yeah, just kill them all. No, I bought it for something else.
Killed
Sort of
them
like,
all. The women. The children.
wore them like hats. Fancy hat. No, I wound up striking a deal with them and then left, fully loaded for bear. For like what I thought was going to be a blood-curdlingly awesome fight, but no, that's nothing. Nothing. I was.
Poor Geralt.
Yeah, Geralt
Was it a
just
good
like
one? No.
all lubed up, but nothing to
toast
stand. Just stand. The world has no use for us, monster. As for performance, like the graphics and stuff, suffice to say, the reason it's so well worth the hype is because it was really, really well done.
Yeah, I must say the environment.
The environment looks really good. You can see like the wind blowing through your horse's hair, the wind blowing through your hair,
Wind blowing through trees.
generally wind blowing
through grass.
everything. Yeah, that's generally what it
Blowing
is.
through fur.
Yeah, through fur. Everything was quite well done. There are some really odd sort of texturing boundary stuff where if you walk off the end of a hill that's slightly like dipped, Geralt's foot sort of floats in the air sometimes.
But the wind blows through it.
Wind
so it's
goes
all
through
good.
it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's actually really well done. I think the only thing about performance that I have, and I've seen this on some of the forum boards, is that The Witcher tends to freeze up sometimes when you're trying to load into your game. For Xbox One users, what I found was you just have to
Sell your Xbox One
yes,
and
throw
get a
your
PC.
Xbox out the windshield. What you have to do is you basically shut down your Xbox. No, you sign out of your account, shut down your Xbox, turn it back on, activate the game without signing in, and it'll prompt you to sign in where it'll sync up with the save drive. Of course, you have to be connected to the internet, which I think is super dumb. But it's a relatively easy fix compared to like go into the hard drive and change the names of program files and see what happens. Explodes
That's
in your
not
face.
how PC works.
That is exactly how PC works. You know
In my
that.
view.
In my view, exactly.
What about like story-wise stuff?
I think story is actually hard to comment on since
I've
there's
heard it's like a lot more just
questing.
running around questing.
It is.
exploring
It
the
is a
world.
lot. There is. I've only gone about 10%. I think only 10% of the way into the story. That's my assumption. I don't know the full story. But I've only gone about 10% into the story because every time I'm riding through a village, I see a notice board and I just walk up to it and I'm like, oh, Griffin. Yeah, I'll go kill that. Oh, there's a thing in the forest. I'll go kill that. One of the gameplay footages you'll probably see soon are the ones of me fighting a shrieker, which destroyed a bunch of villagers. And was it the griffin and the weird wyvern thing? No, the wyverns.
Harpies and
the harpies and the wyvern says it was
He's a bad witcher.
three harpies.
He'll just rock up and be like, I'm prepared for this griffin, and then it'll be like a kraken or something.
Drags
Completely
Geralt.
the wrong
Oh
stuff.
god. Yeah.
I forgot my swimming trap.
No, it's 45 minutes since I ate crab.
Gets many a witcher.
No, I thought the story was alright. It seems fairly, I've only played a little bit of the story, mainly because there's, I was cutting the grass yesterday and I found a bit of plastic in my pocket. Mainly because I've been spending so much time doing witchery missions and stuff, so there's like bounties for creatures. Some of them are real letdowns, some of them you'll find out is just some like murdering human. And you're all rigged up for a fight, but some of them are pretty well done. There was one I had to do recently, which was a grave robbing, and it seems like it's people that have been doing the grave robbing. And then when you get there, you realize the bodies have all been pulled out of the ground, like by animals. And you're like, what the heck? And you find out it's some like horrible grave hag, which is just like it's a mutant sort of thing. It looks like a human, but barely just. It's a creature, really. So I thought it was pretty cool. The missions are really well designed, except for the really annoying ones where you get all like riled up and then there's nothing.
Yes. I'm okay, thank you. I'll be staying for like another 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, I'm okay, thank you though.
Cut that out. We got there. Yeah. So the story leaves a bit to be explored still.
Oh well, if you're only 10% into it, look at it.
It's gonna keep getting distracted with Witcher missions.
You get distracted. Fallout 4 trailer.
Oh yeah, that was an excellent segue, by the way. Excellent segue.
They
Segway.
call me Sergeant Segway.
Sergeant Segway. Indeedy.
Indeed.
Yeah, Fallout 4. Really
Right.
excited.
That was cool.
Really go out.
I was up at about midnight 30.
Midnight 30.
The thing.
1200.
It's gonna catch on.
Oh, 1230.
It's gonna catch on.
1230 hours.
And I just happened to look at Twitch. I was like, what the hell is this thing? It's like 100. It was like 80,000 viewers, 100,000 viewers, and they were just playing the Fallout 4 newly released trailer over and over again.
It was insane. It was good. The way they announced it, I thought was really awesome. the Fallout 4 site, which up until, well, the Fallout site generally, which up until now, yeah, which up until recently remained actually dormant, so nothing new was happening on it. There was just like a bunch of like old stuff from like way back when. It suddenly flipped into a countdown. I don't know when, but my friend Catherine Muller, shout out to Catherine, actually texted me and she was like, dude, you gotta check out the Fallout 4 site. So I took a look and it was just a countdown. And I was like, this can only be one thing.
They're taking the site down.
The timer reaches 0, all Fallout content.
Fallout Online. New MMO.
That would be heartbreaking. That would be so sad. That would be so
another
not that Bethesda is bad at like MMOs, it's just like I didn't want an MMO. No, but I'm really excited for it. The trailer makes it look really great. There's Dog Companion again.
What we've seen, yeah, it looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't play much Fallout. You don't play much Fallout?
I haven't played any Fallout.
My personal favorite Fallout is New Vegas. There's a lot of great stuff in it. But it's awesome. I think one particularly great comment I heard from one of my friends who's a huge Fallout. I heard from that person but they were like, finally, there's colors other than brown, which was actually something that came out in Fallout New Vegas. And in a lot of the Fallouts, a lot of fans complain, like, it's a great game, but everything's just so ugly. Yeah, pretty much just brown. Like, everything's been irradiated, and everything's muddy, but there's no color anywhere. It's just like a wasteland. It's just life to color. Like, someone just
it's like Gears of War.
Yeah, except Gears is like
50 Shades of Brown.
No, 50 Shades of like, is it grey? Like weird shades of grey and then
Gears
brown.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, grey, brown, and then red. Actually, there's a lot of red sometimes.
It's just like grey, but
yeah, shoot people in the face.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's meant to be actually like a Gears HD thing coming out. HD remake. At least I heard there is a Gears 1.
I'm so excited. Are you excited? I'm keen.
I'm pretty keen. Gears is just
keen.
Co-op gaming like heaven. You just get a couple of bros together and you start playing some Gears. Gilden's just gone. He's just got too excited and he's left the channel forever. And you can't see it because the table's too low. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty big Gears fans.
It's pretty. Ryan still got his, I still got mine. Did you scratch your case really bad? On stage.
Yep, we got hands down what we think is probably one of the coolest.
This is very pretty. I remember when we got these and we were talking about them, we were like, this is freaking awesome!
Yeah, that's how to do a decent...
Yeah.
And notice the size. It's not like a gigantic ass box that you have to lug home like a trailer. It's... I put it it's not knowing how cameras work.
It's like the size of a book, like a decent book.
Yeah, it's a good size.
It's a good size. Yeah, but this is like the prize of the collection. So what this is, it's like spun aluminum. It's a cog. It's basically like metal. Like the property of the coalition of the ordered governments engraved on one side. Dr. Adam Phoenix, which is for gearheads who love the game, you'll know what that's about. For service to humanity, and what's even cooler is on the gear itself, there is a DLC code, which I didn't know about until like the second week I was playing. Someone told me about it and I was like, that is great, that is badass.
That was a cool.
It was awesome. That's why I still have it, because I'm like, this is what to do when you do like awesome collector's editions. It's great.
It's like the baseline that you measure up.
Yes, it is actually what I measure a lot of stuff with. And I'd say the Witcher unboxing that we did probably surpassed that by a little tiny bit. Considering what they had back then. It was close.
Yeah.
It was real close.
It's probably the closest that anything's come.
What else is there? I can't. I'm just going through the pack now because
just like
nostalgia.
Yeah,
it is. You are too. There's a certificate for the supposed fictional award, the Octus Medal.
Small cape. That's actually a flag.
Yeah, really lovely print on the certificate as well. This is how big a bunch of Gear fans Ryan and I are. It's such a great. It's so good. It's awesome.
So the other thing, one last thing we were kind of looking at having a chat about is that probably heard of it. It's that super new released another survival game on Steam called Ark Survival Evolved. those lines. And
I'm looking for a young.
it's been pretty damn popular. You've probably seen it on YouTube, Twitch, blah blah blah. It's released, I think, 4 days ago, something like that. Early access, so immediately if it's survival early access, probably going to be shit. Developers are going to walk away from it soon. And never updated again. Oh, Cube World. Anyway.
Moment of silence for Cube World. It has so much potential!
It did have.
Sorry.
We may play that again another day.
We may actually. I just found out a few. I was talking to you about it like a couple of weeks ago. We are like one of the last few owners of Cube World.
Yeah, so apparently you can't buy it anymore. We found on the shop.
Yeah, because I was having a gaming session with some friends, and they were like, "Well, should we play?" I'm like, "Cube World's good." And they're like, "What's Cube World?" And then I showed them the site, and you can't buy it.
Apparently it's a bit of a relic.
Yeah.
You know about
They
the
were collector's items.
God damn, if I somehow learn how to mega mod stuff, like I'm learning coding, but if I learn how to mod
What if
Cube
someone does cross them?
put some cool
Might
stuff.
take his voice,
It'd be really
might
good.
take his life.
Yeah, the next thing we may look at playing,
They're nasty.
possibly Ark, Survival Evolved, so keep an eye out. I'm looking at getting it, but it sounds like it's a bit finally optimized at the moment, so.
Yeah, we might do it well. I think what might happen is Ryan will review it from his end. Are you gonna do a solo on it if you get it?
But remember,
We'll
they
see.
see
It'd be
and
worth
hear
it to do.
all that happens in the
Um,
wire.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It looked really good. The graphics as well. It's actually really good graphics.
It looks pretty
Like not Witcher level because like The Witcher is like a AAA game, but
It's
like
pretty damn close, I'd say.
it's
Like,
pretty close. Yeah, for something that looks like.
It's indie made.
That's the granny who takes
Indie
care
made.
of the orphan.
Do we know if the company made anything else that was really big?
Me.
Possibly. I don't know what.
Orphanage in a swamp.
I swear I did see something else that they've made online, but I can't remember what it was. They may have.
They may have.
She ran off
May well
toward the
have.
orphanage.
Why it seems
If they have, we'll chuck it in the
Or the old woman who takes
comments,
care of them.
juries down below. Or something like that. Either that or John. I'm looking up on Steam right now. Go top seller.
Will she talk to you?
Top seller.
I have spoken to her,
Yeah.
got my ways.
Cool.
So be
Top
it.
seller.
You helped me and I'm no boy.
Tab, yeah.
Come
Oh.
on.
There we go. Top.
Well, it is top selling. Awesome. Shameless plug.
Pretty popular. Shameless plug, like our 2 viewers. We're gonna get these guys so many game.
I reckon it's not. Wait. Who even made this?
I don't know. Point is, I swear they have made something else. That's for sure.
I'm sure they have. You don't get that good just by like out of the blue
Yeah.
woofling it out.
Well, I think that's all we have for our discussion today, really. So,
Yeah.
enjoy this short ramble.
Short ramble.
I think we'll have bread up, another bread up
Yeah.
by the time we're
Yeah, you're
finished.
nearly done with editing, and there's more awesome stuff to come. We might be doing a top 10.
Yeah, that'll probably be our next sort of vloggy rambling
deal.
section. Top 10, where I choose all the games that are better than the games drop.
We have mostly the same kind of games.
Fairly
Fairly similar, which is why we're doing this channel.
Indeed.
Ta-da! Little bit of Brothers Play history there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what happens after we finish talking. I might just leave like gameplay up for you guys to watch or something. If there is no gameplay, then I've decided to make this short so we can do the point. Do the KISS method, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and shout out to Scotty Model, who actually watches our stuff.
Yeah, apparently he does watch all of our videos.
Thank you,
Good
Scott.
for him.
Yeah.
Mr. Noodle.
Mr. Noodle. And Bob Warren as well, who's actually a friend of mine from church, who recently subscribed to our channel as well. So welcome to the channel, Bob.
Yay! Hopefully you like it. Please stay. Don't leave us.
Yeah,
Leave-
show it to
leave
Kayla
the
as
people.
well. Kayla's his girlfriend, we gotta get him to show it. But yeah, Bob. Bob. Our
Official
Bob.
now.
What do you think, Bob?
The is that Mr. Bean?
No, Blackadder.
Blackadder. Wow, close enough. That was a very Rowan Atkinson voice.
Bob.
Podrick as well. Baldrick, that's the one.
Baldrick.
Podrick is
Podrick is game. Sean, where are you?
Leave. Before I embarrass myself. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me. Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
So you're the three crones?
Crones? Where'd you get such an ugly word, young man? Village bitches have been gossiping again. There's no limit to how jealous and petty humans can be. Do we look like crones to you? Go ahead, check. Touch me, white-haired one, where it pleases you most.
Is it my imagination, or is this tapestry made of hair?
Oh, he's got a sensitive touch. Touch me more, touch me more.
Where do you get human hair?
Never heard of the cutting? Round here, a young boy turns into a man when they cut his hair for the first time. Our sister weaves tapestries of this cut hair. If the weft is straight, happy's the fate.
What if the weft's crooked?
Then it must be unraveled.
Is this a curse? You trapped in the tapestry?
Oh, he's curious. We don't fall victim to curses. We cast them.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well finished.
Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch-hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent ye. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Living in the woods, had a hut down the forest.
Won't be as cocky once the Baron's mad whip your arse.